obviously the biggest storyline coming out of this Warriors big-time win over the Grizzlies is the fact that they almost blew the game because they lost their leader late in the game. Steph Curry gets ejected because he threw his mouthpiece out into the crowd. That's an automatic ejection. Some Steph's got ejected for in the past. Last time, though, Steph was mad at a ref and a call. That's why he threw the mouthpiece into the crowd. This time around, he was mad at his teammate, Jordan Poole, for shooting an ill-advised three off an offensive board. He was hot at Poole, which I do believe there's something to that. I do. Y'all bear with me here. I think I'm going somewhere with this. So, if you remember correctly, Draymond this offseason knocked Jordan Poole clean off his feet during a practice. The video leaked. It was ugly. It was nasty. But just as nasty as the punch to me, or maybe even a little nastier, was the lack of reaction by the Warriors teammates. Go find the video. I think it's on TMZ. Go run the video back and tell me what you think. When Draymond punches Jordan, the reaction of, or lack thereof, of some of the Warrior teammates kind of threw me off a little bit. There were a couple guys that come over to pick up Jordan Poole, but there were also a couple other guys that were kind of like, So immediately when I saw the video, it was baffling to me. I didn't expect that video on a couple different levels, but when I saw it, I was like, there's a couple guys on this Warriors team that are either used to Draymond hitting Jordan Poole, or they understood why Draymond would want to hit Jordan Poole. I'm not justifying that at all. Draymond has admitted himself he was dead wrong, and he's trying his best to fix what he broke with Jordan Poole. He's an intricate part of what the Warriors got going right now. Okay, all right, so leave that right there. I want to just put that right there, right? Steph Curry doesn't really get ejected from games. Steph Curry is a really good dude on the court. He's a killer now, but I'm saying he ain't looked at as the disrespectful guy on the basketball court. He just looked like he focused about his business, focused about making the next shot, winning the next game. When I saw Jordan Poole make Steph that mad, like to throw your mouthpiece in the crowd, like Steph's got to be better than that. Like to do that in a tight game because of your teammate, like not even a ref call at your own teammate. I thought that was interesting. I think there's something to that. I really do. Like that was interesting to me. I've never seen Steph do that to Clay. And as many bonehead plays Draymond and made, let's walk through this real quick. Draymond has gotten ejected from games. He's kicked LeBron in the groin area. He's kicked other guys in the league in private areas, right? Didn't he kick Steven Adams one time? He's gotten ejected. He's got technical fouls all over the place. There have been a lot of things that Steph Curry could have been mad at to throw his mouthpiece somewhere far into that crowd and get ejected. But we never really seen him that mad at players. We've seen him mad at refs. We've seen emotion from the refs, but never really like that with another teammate of his. And maybe it's because Steph came in the league pretty much with Draymond and Clay, and they're closer in age, and he probably looks at Jordan as a younger brother. Jordan just got the bag. That there's probably something to that, probably feeling himself. Probably that dude out there, I'm sure he's probably lighting the numbers up in the streets as a ladies' man. I don't know. I ain't trying to put his business out there. I don't know him. But I'm sure Jordan's feeling himself right now, fresh off a championship, all that good stuff. I'm looking at that type of emotion from Steph to Jordan Poole, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I really feel like Curry just loved playing with Jordan Poole like that. Is it me? Like, I feel like the Warriors understand Jordan Poole is the guy going forward that keeps them different. Like, he's something different. Yeah, Clay ain't going to slash as much as Jordan can, and he can shoot. He's not as good a shooter as Clay or Steph, but he's really good, and then he can attack the basketball. They've already paid him, so it's a guy where you're like, man, this dude could be an intricate piece to what we got going. We need him, right? But I'm wondering, as time goes on, and the Warriors will be faced with some big-time decisions coming up here. I'm talking about decisions like, what do you pay Clay? Do you keep Draymond? Also, not to mention this second pipeline of young guys that will get good contracts somewhere around the league, Jonathan Kuminga. I think James Wiseman is going to still, I don't think he's a great prospect, but I think he can still put up some decent numbers, 17 and 8 a game, which will get him a bag somewhere. So you got a second pipeline of guys. You've already paid Steph, obviously. You've already paid Poole. You've already paid Wiggins. So who else can you afford to pay? Probably one of those two guys in Clay and Draymond. You can't pay everybody. I'm wondering, will Curry make a call? Will somebody say, hold on, should we trade Jordan next year? Should we trade Jordan this offseason and keep the band together between Clay and Draymond? Because I do believe in my heart of hearts, the moment you get rid of Draymond, it's over. The dynasty as we know it, especially watching them this year with how sluggish they've been in the regular season this year, the moment you get rid of Draymond, and Steph is the best player on that team, not even close, but Draymond does so much little stuff for this team, cleans up so much of their mess, a mess that they still can't win road games this year with Draymond. I'm wondering, will Curry make a call upstairs and say, yo, Jordan's good. He'll be great for somebody else, but I want to keep the band together. I don't want to lose Dre. I want to make sure Clay paid. I don't want him feeling the type of way. I'm just wondering, because I think there's something to that Steph mouthpiece throw. That is a lot of emotion over a guy taking one shot. And Jordan was making plays in that game too. To be that mad and not getting the ball, you just don't see Steph. Like, Clay's taking some bad shots over the years. Now, he makes a lot of them, but you never see Steph get that mad at Clay. You never see that. You never saw Steph get that mad at Kevin Durant. Draymond even used to take bad shots. You don't even see, when Dre used to take those threes and pretty much brick them, you never saw that type of emotion out of Steph. There is something there between the Warriors and Jordan Poole. I just don't know how it gets handled.